Oh, welcome back. Today we're going to be doing some jumping crocs. We'll go and have a look at that today. I do have the brochure here. I'll swing the camera around. And that's the jumping crocs that we'll do. It's on the Adelaide River here in Darwin. So tag along and we'll see what happens today. Cheers.
One just right there. See it coming out right here? Coming right there, look.
Say today to Andy. Look, it's coming over. Oh my god, look, it's coming.
Literally just seen the bone in feeding time.
Yeah, she knows.
How cool is
We are
that?
going to start on the left-hand side first, guys. So we'll spin around, get her started.
Right.
The other word, crocodile on your side of the boat, the back row can stand. So only you guys in the back row on the left-hand side, you can stand as we start jumping Andy. Now the guys on the left are going to see you get warmed up. You guys on the right are going to see you get fed. Then we're going to swap the order for that for the next croc that you see.
Yeah. Down far from where we started. Like there. Just wait, buddy. They're going to do a little bit of stuff on that side of the boat, and then they'll turn the boat around, and then we're going to get to watch it all over here. And then the next drop, they'll turn the boat around and do it the other way. Okay? So we just patiently wait our turn.
Alrighty, so for you guys on the left, saying go to Maz. Now just get you guys on the front to go back to your side of the boat, please. Otherwise, we will just have everyone moving around. So go back to your side, please, mate. Kenny. I know the safety rules were a long time ago, folks, but we do still have to follow them. Now, Candy here would be around about 3 meters long. She's weighing around about 120 kilos. Now the girls do drop stronger, they reach around about that 3 meter mark. Now the main reason for that is the second they reach around about 2.3 meters long, they are going to lay on average around about 50 eggs every single year. Stomach coming in from the back.
They're going to turn the boat around, and we're going to watch Candy get fed here.
There's food over there. We're going to pick you up for him and hand you over.
Alrighty guys, so we do another crocodile jumping over just a little bit past Andy, but we've blocked her boyfriend on the other side, hopefully that helps. And we can still work with her. Now she's quite a painful crocodile at the best of times, she's not as sweet as her name might suggest. Now you see she does have quite a light coloured head. Unfortunately, that does mean that she is a blonde. She does have the attitude to match as well. So it will take her a good while to do anything for us, but hopefully she does put on a bit of a show for you guys. We are in the Adelaide River today, folks. We do have the second highest population density on the planet of saltwater crocodiles right here in this river. We have around about 6 or 7 per kilometre as it averages out, though the population does get much more dense the closer you get to the mouth. We do also get freshies in this river. You just don't find them this far downstream. You find them closer up to the catchment, but saltwater crocodiles like to build their nests in the piles of dead vegetation.
Yeah, it is a bit
whereas the freshies like to lay their eggs in sand, burrows they like to dig out, so completely different nesting, completely different environments.
That's the male. Yeah, that's the male.
And we didn't have to go far.
No. Slowly swimming down. Because I'm next to the river. Next to the trees. Looks like a log floating in the water.
Now, what we are looking for her to do, we're trying to see her raise that head, drop that whole body and tail under the surface of the water, and then jump up into the air. Now, it wouldn't technically be called jumping, it would be more accurate to call it vertical swimming, but no one will come out here and do the spectacular vertical swimming crocodiles. You guys will say, oh, I want to see the jumping ones. So, marketing chose to make that decision, but these guys are just going to swim up into the air. There we go. Now you'll see them do this out in the wild as one of their hunting strategies. It's more common to see them when they are smaller, jumping up in the air, things like dragonflies, hovering over the surface, as well as small arboreal prey or tree-dwelling prey, things like, small frogs, praying mantis, grasshoppers, things like that.
Yeah. Quite
Now, as they do start to grow, they will continue doing this jumping motion. You can see 4.5 and 5 meter crocodiles jumping up into the air, which is not anywhere near as common. As they start to grow, the prey items hanging over the water surface need to grow as well. So the largest crocodile video recorded jumping up in the air for a prey item was over in the Daintree. It's a 4.5 meter saltwater crocodile leaping into the air to grab a flying fox mid-flight. So yeah, very, very incredible decision coming out of that particular crocodile. Well, they do also share habitat with things like orangutans, one of our great ape species on Earth. So, given the chance, they go for those guys as well. In Australia, we do also have some larger prey items that could be found hanging over the surface. Things like our water monitor or goanna species, things like our mangrove monitors, as well as things like koalas and possums. Now that little pop you guys just heard is called a jaw pop. That's just the air escaping her jaws. Same as when you clap your hands.
Yeah, we'll probably turn the boat around. I think they're going to just, the other people on the other side get to go and then we're going to...
There we go. So we'll get around to you guys on the right now.
Yeah, she's coming.
Yeah, no, she went in the bush.
Wow.
Look, that mud that pops
What are you doing?
What am I doing? Sitting here with your best mate.
Alrighty, so she should be coming into view for you guys right about now.
Yeah, look at it, buddy. Look, just here, look at her.
Oh, that's right there.
Daddy, ¿por qué fue así? Oh, she's part of that.
That's cool. Watch this, you ready?
His eyes are closed. His eyes are closed.
Too busy looking at us. Your food woman. Bit fussy.
Thinking him got it.
Wow, that's so cool.
I said fun actually. Why don't you just look at just swap all through?
Come on up. Needs to get just that high.
And then went to poop.
Vamos at the door.
What a big crocodile.
Oh god, please don't play videos. My voice is bad enough the first time around.
Maybe if you're not paying attention, that's what they get. They get when you're not paying
I'll get one more out of her that will give her that food. Andy has put in some very good effort for us so far.
She's just getting pissed off now. Patient. Give her that.
Yeah, she gets
So we'll probably you guys are going to start making our way further down, but we have almost drifted back to our Jenny. So grab a seat for us and we'll start making our way.
Yeah, he said, bye, Candy.
Like all that effort.
You're not going to dang your feet down?
Thanks, mate. Pass on that. Geez, that'll get him motivated, mate. As soon as he jumps in.
Alrighty guys, so we do have good old Grumpy Stumpy on the right hand side. Stumpy's actually our last spectacular original we do have here. He's been with the company since we first started back in the 90s. So he has seen quite a bit. He is also our oldest crocodile as well. We're coming in at around about 70 years of age. So that's why him and Shane get along so well. They reminisce about old times.
He's doing his 50s, come on.
Yeah, senile adjusting. Now on top of that, Stumpy does also only have one good leg left. All the others have been taken off in fights. He was missing that back one when he did first start working with us, but he did like the name Stumpy so much, he took it upon himself to lose those front two. Well, in fights, the other Crocs are just going to rip them off. We do know who bit Stumpy's front legs off though. It was a crocodile who used to work with us by the name of Trevor. Now we know Trevor bit them off because we came in one morning, Stumpy only had one good leg left, and Trevor had 5, one of which was poking out of his mouth. So we have no idea about table manners, but a pretty good idea about what a trophy is. Now even though Stumpy is 70 years of age and he is getting up there, he is still holding a nice firm grip on on his territory. He's fighting up all the other sections
Oh, the
of the
jabiru
males
too.
that do come into his little section. So he's not having any
That's a
problems
bigger
there.
one.
And on top of that, he is also keeping up with his little harem of around about 8 or 9 girlfriends in their mid-20s. So even though he's 7 years of age, no sign of reptile dysfunction or anything like that.
And there's a little snake in the water too.
Oh, snake,
Stay down there, you bugger.
So we'll spin Stumpy around so you guys have left. Now we're not going to work with Stumpy. You know, because he's 70 years of age, he isn't quite as fit as he used to be. He doesn't really like getting up and out of the water, especially not this early in the morning. So if he does take a good bit of sunlight before he gets nice and warm, he doesn't do anything for us. But at least now you guys have seen a big crocodile. Stumpy's around about
He's around the other
4.7
side. They're not going to
meters
feed him because he's a bit
weighing around
old.
about 700
So they're just going to give us a look at
kilos. So
him,
he is a
and then we'll go
big
back
lad.
to the river and find some other ones. Oh, you just called a cracker. Look at that.
Now, as you are looking at Stumpy, and you may have seen on Candy, they do have some sort of green and brown hues on them. Now, that's actually not the colour of the crocodile, that's just a mixture of mud and algae growing on their backs.
Yeah, that's where we
Same
came. We
kind
didn't
of
come
algae
very
that's
far,
going to
have
grow on
we?
the log floating down the river. Tells you a little bit about their lifestyle choices, alright? They do have the same work ethic as your typical Gen Z employee, so they don't really like to do a whole lot. Now we are going to make our way further down the river, trying to find another croc we are going to work with, so we're going to you guys grab a seat for me and start making our way down the river.
We're going to go find another one. He was a bit old, so think we're about to go find her.
Here's another one. Somewhere.
We got two. We got Casanova, the dominant male. We got one of his girlfriends. Splitty. Looks like Cass over there too.
So we do have a crocodile coming in. So her name's Splitlip. It's not going to work with her because we just worked with her on the last cruise. We do only feed each of our crocodiles once per day at a max. We keep a log enough to feed these guys twice. So we don't think like time, but we can have a look at her and let
She's like, I want food.
very well made, man.
He usually plays hide and seek, this big fella. He will pop up again, probably behind the boat. Yeah, that's what he does.
How deep is the water here?
About 10 metres. Oh, really? It's actually really deep.
If Cass pops up, we'll work with Cass.
He doesn't look deep, does it? Because all the mud and yeah, it's always like this.
You wouldn't know.
It's tidal oil.
It's tidal, yeah. So it stirs it up.
Yeah, because there's a croc over there that we're going to look at.
How many knows
Hopefully a big male. He just come out of his slide here. And went
It's
on
about
the
30
water.
that we've named.
His name's Cass.
And we did do a survey one night. We came
Yeah,
up with
sometimes he sneaks up
61
on us. So
in our 8 kilometres.
Don't worry though, Cass only is 20 kids.
But
You better
Henry
be
might have
boy.
mentioned this.
there he is.
In the river.
There we go.
There he is.
So Casanova is our largest saltwater crocodile we do work with.
He's our big boy.
So if you guys in the back are on the right hand side, like to stand up, you're more than welcome to. Now Casanova is coming in at around about 5.2 metres long, weighing around about 800 kilos.
There's an old one too.
Very thick boy.
Oh, that's a split that you
They're not the best of boyfriends. Really take it.
Looks big.
Hey.
Now, if any of you guys have been to the Darwin Museum, seen or heard about Sweetheart, Casanova is about a little bit bigger than Sweetheart was speed-eyed. Now,
I don't think
as well
you
as being
mentioned
our
it.
largest saltwater crocodile, Cass is also arguably our most famous. He has done a few short acting careers in making The Rogue and Blackwater 2. Both of those are crocodile horror movies. Which was used for the visual imaging in Rogue, and raw footage was taken to be used in Blackwater 2. So that is why he has attitude problems, you know, actors and yeah. Now, Cass does also have quite a unique story behind his name. We used to have a girl who worked here, as I'm used to, who used to dye her hair quite nice bright colours, you know, nice royal blues, purples, yellows, things like that. She came in one morning with a very bright set of red hair. She was doing what Shane is doing right now, trying to get Cass to jump up into the air with minimal success. And then he started going for the meat, lined up just right, coming towards the boat. Kept going, right up to the meat. Proceeded to go past the meat, swam right up next to her head, gave her a little bit of a haircut. So the guy at the time, doing what I'm doing, says, oh, he wasn't trying to take your head off, he was trying to give you a bit of a kiss, being a bit of a Casanova. So the name stuck. She didn't, she quit the next day, but you can't really blame her for that one. Probably figure your luck's run out at some point.
He's very close, isn't he?
So yeah, Cass's favourite colour is red. Our crocodiles do have a reactive speed around about 33 times faster than your average human, 100 times faster than your average territorial on the weekend, but clearly trains still recover from Sunday's antics.
Breakfast beers, mate.
A lot more than
Monday or
yeah, the one they got one piece.
This one's 5.2 metres. 5.2.
Is he the biggest one?
I'll
He's the
try
biggest one we work with.
current for you.
Is he?
See if that helps.
Okay, mate.
You reckon you could swim faster than him?
Ellis?
Yeah.
You reckon you could swim faster than him?
I mean, you can jump in and find out. I won't stop you. So saltwater crocodiles can swim up to around about 28 k's an hour. Your winner for the Paralympics is doing around about 8.2. So you don't really have any chance. I have heard it does depend on where you're from though. They do like New Zealanders, they say they taste like lamb. Don't want to touch pots, they say they have no flavour. Now, when you hear cats
Swearing at me.
that's basically crocodile swearing. Yeah, he's basically just cussing Shane out. Some crocs hiss more on the none side of the spectrum, some more on the sailor side. Cass is definitely more towards the sailor side of that. Sounds like a good old cuss. If he doesn't want to do anything for us, we can stop him around to the other side. If he doesn't start jumping, then we are just going to leave him behind. We do have a rule out here, no splash, no catch. The crocs aren't going to do the work, so we're going to get that reward.
You can nearly touch.
Yeah.
Everybody grab a seat, spin around.
It's out.
just right there.
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, they do, hey. Yeah.
There's one called Prince, it's the only male in there. He's huge.
Lucky boy. Oh, this one.
So just show they do jump up high. Girls over there.
Yeah.
I haven't even laid eyes on this one yet. I don't blame them. I reckon when we first got here, I reckon we saw a fish go down. And the fish is good. Yeah. So I reckon the fishing it would be, if you could get
Sorry,
around
it doesn't really depend. It normally like right after the rain.
Yeah.
The big rain was wet, but yeah, it does depend. If they're too intense, they're not going to lay. Some girls just do lay later in the season compared to others. So this year we had we had 2 cyclones come through, and we had 2 floods on the river. So it went so far up that it went from being like 200 meters wide to like 2 k's wide. So it went all the way up to the highway, and people the whole way along trying to fish. So because of that, flooded, falling them out. But you don't lay immediately after the rain. I mean, you just reabsorb your eggs because the reptiles don't do that. So yeah.
Oh, they reabsorb their eggs.
So they lay later, no loss if something goes wrong, but it also means that if something bad happens like later, that they have a heat wave or something in late in the season, they're going to fail as long as they early on. So they're pretty dispersed. Different crops do different things. That means that normally you get some nests surviving at least. But when you get a flood event like that, there's no chance because the eggs are so porous, they need gas exchange in order to keep them oxygenated. So yeah. I just don't do stuff.
Which one is it?
So it depends. About 30 to 50 kilometers per hour. So that's
Ready? Going again. Ready?
You're running around about 20 k's now. So
Where's she going?
land, long through a straight line, not zigzag. I don't know where that came from. Just run, you'll be fine. Whereas freshwater crocodile, the fastest crocodilian on the planet, gallop at 40 kilometers per hour. So they've got a downward Z shape. So because of that, they're able to get a lot more of their body like up and out of the boulders and stuff like that. So they're a lot higher mounted and they're just much better for actually going away. They're so good they can actually run. So you'll see freshwater crocodile exhibits
I'll put my phone away now. I'm just going to say that.
zoos that have them leaning in. Otherwise, it's probably just flying out of these. Yeah.
Yeah. I think I've got enough photos that now I can just.
Crocodiles normally they will eat things like birds and stuff. Give
How
them
cool is
chance.
it, man?
They don't really have good tools to actually rip that animal apart. Whereas the dogs and the crocodile, they're generalist predators,
Unreal.
The reason why they have such strong stomach acid is because they take out all the CO2 out of their lungs and increase the pH in their stomach with it. It uses the same premise as what's happening with ocean acidification and alcohol.
That was a good one.
I'm not sure, buddy.
You have to go hunt for it.
These guys get the tablet, but as opposed to actually absorb it, it's just allowing them to digest that matter a lot quicker. So we are going to start making our way back to the dock. The chain's got some feathered friends flying around and it's going to try to bring down to the boat.
Oh, look.
Don't worry guys, I think we'll do this on both sides. Let's get you guys grab a seat because we are going to start making our way down the river. Black and white. Rough is black, blue tights. Black tights have the tail.
I know.
So these guys are at main time. You should get wet shutting, but it's not anywhere near high enough that
How cool is that?
animals that are up here. So these guys fill that quite nicely.
That was pretty cool.
They can eat on the wing, but more lights can do it. So we get 3 times to try on the throat. We get the black tights, the tights, the brahmin tights, the brahmin tights.
Throw them right up for the bird.
They're very, very cool. You don't want to do that.
stop.
Nigel, you just want to flex us.
Down the other side. Isn't that
Not that I would have been.
Yeah, well, thanks for watching this video. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the jumping Crocs. Yeah, and if you do, well, you make sure you subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. And yeah, and I'll see you all tomorrow with another adventure here in Darwin. Alright, cheers.